So in today's video, we're gonna be testing out this rear shock, and we're gonna be testing out the upgraded springs, and I just got some carbon fairings for it too. So I didn't record this part, but I went ahead and I put on this hydro shock. It is the 750 pounds, 200 millimeters. It's lifted a bit, but the kickstand is just like iffy with it, you know what I mean? But I'll probably get a big kickstand. And I went ahead and I got the upgraded front springs for the front and carbon fairings. So okay, so I just installed this hydro shock. It was like $50 off of Amazon, and this is how it is inside right now. So when I got everything works good, but the little long screws right there, the long ones, they just are a little bit too long. So I just used the stock ones. I put the new nuts on, and it works pretty good. It's lifted a bit, which I do like that. But for $50, I got the 750 pound, 200 millimeters. If you don't like it lifted, I'll go with like the 180. But for now, it sounds good. Now I just need to put on the front. From the front, yeah, I used 5 millimeter Allen key, and this is the comparison to the old shock to the new one. As you can see, it is a bit shorter. It's like an inch shorter, but that's really the difference. So you're gonna need some Allen keys, and that's pretty much it. Just a pack of Allen keys, preferably these Craftsman ones. And if you're gonna want to change the front springs, you're gonna need this long extension. So I just took it for a ride, and it doesn't really bottom out. It bottoms out. Max I went is like right in the middle, right there. I like it. But besides that, it's not a noisy ride at all. It's just a little bit higher, which is actually good. I'm like 110, and I was doing like a little bit of curb jumps, and it went all the way to right there. So like I think 750 is like a little bit overkill for me. I'm 14 years old, but like if you like weigh over, if you weigh like over 200 pounds, you might be able to max this thing out. If you go over 200 pounds, if you're over maybe 200 pounds or grown up, I think if you're gonna like rip this thing, you might want to get the 1,000 pound, because this is a 750 pound, and my max was all the way right there to the middle. And I weigh 100 pounds, so it just depends. So I'm saying if you double 100 pounds, 200 pounds, you might be able to get like almost to the bottom. So like maybe 1,000 is good, but I don't know. This is good for me because I'm the only one riding this thing. But I'll try to get the other video on the springs and the fairings. I'll probably put the fairings on first. I'm getting the fairings tomorrow, so it'll probably be better if I put the fairings on first, because I was standing up on this thing the whole time. And like even if you do ride it, if you just like, it absorbs like every little crevice. Sorry about the bad quality, but it's like almost 11 o'clock and I'm going ahead. I already took off one of the bolts for the wheel right here. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna try. I know I took off the wheel for the rear shock video. I put the wheel back on for the rear shock video to test it out. And it's the same day, and it's like at night. I'm trying to get this off. So I think I'll kind of record me when I take it off. So yeah. I put some paint cans so my little thing doesn't start to rip, because the battery's hanging upside down. So it'll give some support. Look at that. Matches. Or actually, I'm just going to right. So go ahead and just take this off. Oh, wait. So there's like, yeah. Got the wheel off. Now is where I really hate this part. You gotta go down into there. You gotta get these stock springs out. Come on, bro. These are the stock springs. I'm 100 pounds and I'm putting that much force. I'm not putting any weight force. Oh, even. It's kind of crazy how they put that on the kid bike. I mean, it's a kid bike, that makes sense. At least it has a suspension on it. Now I gotta make something work, which I probably won't find anything that'll work today. So if you see me next time, that window out there will probably be light, and I won't have this light on. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to make something, and if I do, then I'll catch y'all right now. And guys, if I never mind. Comment down below if there is a tool that'll help me, because this is a pretty small space, and I don't know. I really can't find a part. I mean, or a tool that'll help. That will do that. I can't. I don't have a tool like that. So just tell me. Wait, I'm using this long extension. It's like an 18-inch extension right here. It's pretty long, and it will go all the way. I got that much space left. So we gotta make something work. And no, I'm not gonna weld anything onto this, even though you probably could weld something, or have like a stick that goes down there and weld down with some clamps. I don't know. It's just so difficult. Okay, these are the springs that we're putting in. They are pretty beefy. I really can't compress them. I actually can. A little bit. But yeah, we're gonna be putting these things in to see how good they are. Okay, I think we just got our plastics for our thing. So we're gonna open them up real quick and yeah. I'm gonna use the plastics and they already look freaking good. Let me bring them out the packaging and I'll display them. It looks like the plastics. Sure is. These are the plastics right here. Let's open them up because they're so compact. Sorry about the bad quality again, but we got the front fenders on. The front, I got these on already. Just 4 bolts and then 4 screws that go into there. Boom. Now I'm gonna do rear. I'm gonna have a review. They look so good. Yeah. I don't get how these are not actual carbon fiber. They look really good. This is them right here. Boom, right there. So bro, look how good these kind of look. I mean, these are quality for sure. They're not on the back. We can tell that they're dipped. These are looking kind of quality. So I am still struggling with the springs. Trying to get down in there. We have extension and everything. It fits. But just need to find a way to get down there. I'm using it to find. Actually, it feels like we're stripping the bolt, but it doesn't look stripped. So that's what I'm gonna do this. But I think I'm gonna assemble the plastic so they'll just slap right on. And yeah, let's go. Boom, just got the rear, the right side of the rear, and then the left side of the rear right here. Just 2 bolts. It's supposed to be a bolt right there and right there, but since we have the clips right there and right there for the rear mud guard, I think we'll just let that settle itself. But yeah, time for the fender. I made a mistake. You guys need to put on the rear mud guard first before you put on these panels on the side, because if not, they won't be able to clip in and it just won't be. It will be on top or so. Put this mud guard on first. But this is how it's looking. This is how it's looking right now. As it sits. Focus, bro. What is this? Boom. This is how it looks. So yeah. So the old front fender and the new front fender. I had to cut that nut hole right there. So now it aligns perfectly. So let's measure. That's how I'm doing right now. Alright, let's try to finish up now. Right now what I'm doing, I'm making these holes bigger so it can fit onto those 2 little studs right there. Alright, so what you're going to want to use, I really have so many extensions. So this is a 1/4" drive, 6" and then 2 3" and then like 1.5 inches and then a 5mm hex. 5mm hex. And then this is what I got. It does reach. And then I have this little front end that connects to my 1/4" socket. So what you want to do is put that thing down there, and if you have a lot of extensions like me, it's gonna be like 2 minutes of trying to 2 minutes max actually, because I did it pretty fast. But the thing was that we have bricks there because this thing was tilted, and we just wanted to give ourselves a better chance because it does have a little bit of play, so give ourselves a better chance by doing leveling it out. But once you do that, these things should pop right out with the bolt still in. So you just lay those down right there, and you need to take out your brake caliper, because once you take this thing out, the line is just gonna tell you to stop. So you got those things out. Next, what you're gonna want to do is get these PVCs out with 2 flathead screwdrivers, both of them out, and then we'll go on from there. All right, so we just went ahead. We just put the spring aligner, and then the rubber that goes in between it, and then we put the forks back in, and then the bolt back in. So now all I have to do is tighten it, and then you basically have the springs in there. All right, guys. So here's the bike all done. It needs a kickstand because it is leaning a lot, but that's how it looks right now. The carbon fiber plastics are looking really good. Everything aligned up besides these bolts right here. I didn't really like that, so just keep those. The shock is in. Upgraded front springs are in. It does give it a nice lift, and now it now wants to pop wheelies now that it's up. We'll get some more up. The rear plastics are good. I think this is probably worth under $50. The front springs are definitely stiff, but if you hit a jump, it's not going to bottom out. It's going to have it's going to actually be a nice impact. So if you're on a budget, these springs are good, but you can definitely get some better ones. But for now, this will definitely do. Carbon fiber plastics, I give them an 8 out of 10. These things are like so beautiful. Look how good they just look. Fitting like this, bro. Yeah, it looks good. Front springs are in, rear shock's in, carbon fiber plastics are on. I mean, this is nice. Tell me what y'all think about it in the comments below. I mean, this thing is just really nice. The seat, nice too. That is. Well, yep, that's it for today's video. Comment down below if y'all have any questions about this. I know I didn't really record lots of this. I didn't really record much of the front suspension. I didn't record me putting in the rear shock. It's pretty easy. Just unscrew these, take it out, put the shock in, screw them back in. That's probably the easiest part. Plastics, I did kind of record them. So yeah, but if y'all have any questions, just comment down below. And I'll be happy to answer them. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and bye.